I have cobia bug hooks because I have a great idea for a cobia jig. I've got snook bug hooks because I've got a great idea for a snook bug. And I've got a prototype tarpon bug hook, like big, big tarpon. I've got to have focus, commitment, and sheer will to get it done. Focus, commitment, and sheer will. Howdy from Texas, this is Heath Hippel with Bugs Fishing, and this is the weekly update. These are the prototype tail molds for the new Trout Thumper. And so, number 1 didn't work, number 2 didn't work, and I got number 3 this week. I immediately sent it to my friend Brandon, who's going to run the prototype tails, and he's going to let me know as soon as he runs those, and he should be running them today or maybe over the weekend. He's going to confirm that those tails are correct. They should be. There should be no problem, no issue. So he's going to confirm that the tail's correct. Then we're going to order the production mold, and that's going to get done. And those materials are in Nicaragua right now. The front part's being built, the tails are being built. We'll put them together when those are done. So, speaking of Nicaragua, something else I have to figure out is like where to slot those trout thumpers, those new trout thumpers into production. So, we are finishing up a huge order of curltail jigs, black gold and blue crab. I don't want to run out of black gold and blue crab curltail jigs. They're the best sellers. It's kind of like it'd be like a grocery store running out of milk and eggs. That'd be embarrassing. I don't want to run out. And so we got stacks, and we're stocked up. These materials are going to Nicaragua for flats bugs. The most popular colors. For some reason, I didn't order enough black gold and blue crab flats bugs. That's on me. That was pretty dumb, but that's what these are going for. And then a small fill-in of more curltail jigs, glow, natural, and new penny. And so that's not like this isn't a huge order, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to slot those in right before the trout thumpers or wait till I'm done. I probably think it's going to be before. We've gotten clickbait shrimp in. They're on the website, but there's a bunch more clickbait shrimp coming just in time for fall. Getting stuff made nowadays, it's kind of like your normal drive to work. A drive that you make every day. It's predictable. You know what to avoid. You know how to get there. You kind of know how long it's going to take. Getting fishing lures made today, especially new stuff, it's like on that drive to work, you get stuck behind a train, there's a bunch of wrecks, and like that coffee that you normally get on your ride to work, your normal coffee place is shut down. And so I'm not complaining because that's life, but it just takes longer and it's more complicated to get stuff done. For example, the coffee shop analogy. My jig head manufacturer that makes all my stuff is so swamped right now, it can't make the Ned heads for me, and I have to get special ones made. I found somebody else, somebody local, that are going to be able to make them. I think it's probably going to work out fine, but I'm used to this one coffee shop. I'm used to drinking the same cup of coffee. Like, I know what it's going to taste like. It's predictable, and so I have to go across the street to this new coffee shop. I think it's going to be fine, and the old ones can't help me. So we're going to make it work. But that's one thing. Getting stuck behind the train. I told you guys I had to order the Ned bug hooks back in December of last year, and I just got them last month. But that's life, and we made it happen. So we have the hooks. As far as the traffic goes, I've been blessed for bugs to grow, and so it's a bigger company, and I'm very thankful for that. And what that means on an idea like with these Ned bugs, like the small run of prototypes that I made about a year ago, like sold very, very fast. Y'all loved them. I was super excited to hear that. But that means that if I'm going to come out with a new bait that I think is going to be popular, I have to order a bunch of them. And so I've taken the biggest swing ever on this new, these Ned bugs as far as how many I'm going to order. A lot of money goes out the door you know, for those to get made. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm like, that's how business goes. You got to invest money. I have to have, you know, bugs doesn't grow, doesn't move forward if I don't have bugs to sell you guys. And so that's not a complaint, but that's just reality. I'm taking a big swing, like I said, with these Ned bugs, and gonna make a bunch of them. And so that means that I am, you know, I have to focus. Because of that, I have to put some stuff on the shelf. I have cobia bug hooks because I have a great idea for a cobia jig. I've got snook bug hooks because I've got a great idea for a snook bug. And I've got a prototype tarpon bug hook, like big, you know, big tarpon. I've got a prototype hook ordered from Mustad. All those are literally and figuratively on the shelf because I have to focus. The cool thing, okay, so I said I had to focus. I've got to have focus, commitment, and sheer will to get it done. But the cool thing is that my creative juices also start flowing, especially when I get a new jig head. A new jig head is like a canvas. Like I can paint different things on that canvas. For example, the redfish jig head. There's 3 bugs that we tie on the redfish jig head: the curltail, the beastie bug, and the double bunny. There's 6, I think, bugs that we tie on the bonefish jig heads. And so the Ned bug is gonna, like the Ned heads, is gonna be like a new canvas. And I have 2 ideas for the saltwater version of the Ned heads. The shrimpy, crabby one that I've talked to you about, and the minnow. Well, I also got a little bit of inspiration the other day, partly from, like with this Ned head, and partly from a very, very popular freshwater fly. And in my hand, I have a prototype of a freshwater Ned bug that I love, that I'm as excited about just about anything I've ever tied. I'm not even going to show you because, like, for a few different reasons, one of which you'll want to buy them. I believe they work. I know. I pool tested them. They look awesome, and so I can't even show you. I will when I'm going to be able to make some. And so, all that to say, I'm putting focus, commitment, and sheer will into the Ned bugs, into the saltwater versions, and I have another one ready to roll after that. And so I'm super excited about it. But that is the latest update. As soon as those trout thumper tails, as soon as I have prototypes, I'll show them to you. I'll show you stuff as soon as it's ready. It's just not ready yet. But I really appreciate your support. I love this business. I love it when y'all catch fish on bugs and show me, and I'm very blessed and I'm very thankful. Catch you later. Focus.